What if Earth had two suns? Imagine opening your eyes one morning and realizing that the world has changed forever. The familiar glow of dawn comes from the east as usual, but then you notice something else, a second blazing star rising from another part of the horizon. Two suns now share the sky, flooding the earth with light and warmth like never before. Shadows stretch in strange directions, overlapping and crossing one another. The entire rhythm of life is broken in an instant. The presence of two suns would change the most basic aspects of existence. Night as we know it might vanish, or at least become rare. Depending on the orbital patterns of the stars, many regions of the planet could be locked in near constant daylight. The human body, so dependent on the cycle of day and night, would struggle to adapt. Sleep would become difficult, and entire societies might have to build massive darkened shelters just to simulate nighttime and allow people to rest. Without darkness, countless nocturnal animals would face extinction, and ecosystems would collapse under the pressure of endless light. Heat would become another nightmare. With two suns shining at once, the Earth would absorb far more energy than it could handle. Deserts would spread with terrifying speed, swallowing once fertile lands. Glaciers would melt almost overnight, flooding coastlines and destroying cities. Billions of people would be forced to flee inland or toward the poles, where the climate might still be survivable. The balance of the natural world would be shattered, and humanity would be left to either adapt or perish. The pull of gravity from two suns would disrupt Earth's orbit in unpredictable ways. Sometimes our planet might be dragged closer to one sun, leading to scorching global summers that kill crops and strain life to its limits. At other times, Earth could drift farther away, plunging the world into harsh winters that test the resilience of every living being. Seasons would no longer follow any predictable pattern. Farming would become nearly impossible without advanced technology to stabilize food production. The survival of humanity would depend on our ability to engineer new solutions. Underground farms, artificial climates, and cities built to withstand extremes of heat and cold. But life always adapts. Plants might evolve rapidly under the abundance of sunlight, growing larger and faster, creating strange new landscapes filled with towering vegetation. Forests could become dense jungles of giant growth, while other species would vanish, unable to survive the intensity of constant light. Human beings might also begin to change. Over generations, our bodies could adapt to the brightness and heat, perhaps developing new traits, reflective skin to handle radiation, or enhanced eyes that can function in blinding daylight. Civilization itself would look different. Imagine futuristic cities designed to block out one sun while harnessing the power of the other. Skyscrapers covered in massive solar panels would collect unimaginable amounts of energy, making power shortages a thing of the past. Transportation, industry, and technology would advance at rapid speed, fueled by the near-infinite supply of solar energy. Yet danger would lurk in the skies. Solar storms from two suns could merge into devastating bursts of radiation, threatening to shut down communications and power grids. Humanity would be forced to build shielded habitats, domes, and underground bunkers to survive the most violent outbursts. For all its dangers, though, the beauty of a two-sun Earth would be unlike anything we can imagine. Sunsets would paint the heavens in surreal colors as two blazing orbs dipped beneath the horizon, turning skies into canvases of red, orange, and violet. Oceans would shimmer with two golden reflections stretching endlessly over the waves. For poets and dreamers, it would be paradise. For scientists, it would be the greatest challenge in history. For everyone else, it would be a world both wondrous and terrifying. Could we survive in such a world? Perhaps. Humanity has always adapted, always fought against the odds. With technology, creativity, and resilience, we might endure and even thrive. But the Earth we know would be gone forever, replaced by a planet of endless light, shifting climates, and breathtaking skies. And every day, as we looked up to the heavens, we would be reminded of how fragile life is, and how extraordinary it is that a single sun has been enough to nurture us all this time.